works.
It works.
Yes.
And a number of people feel it's like it's Islamic banking, or everyone else has access to it.
Everyone has access to it. In fact, in some jurisdiction, they call it the Abrahamic banking.
Okay.
And some also call it participatory banking. Some also call it inclusive banking. So depending on the geography and how sensitive the wording is.
Yeah.
Yes. So in Nigeria, they call it non-interest banking. So we have also adopted that same name so that everyone will feel inclusive. And the reason why we even call it Abrahamic banking is because all the three major religions, Judaism, Islamic religion, and Christianity, all propagate those particular ethics of financing, especially with the issue relation to interest, and also the ethical financing.
Okay. Jeffrey, would you like to touch on this? Because I know for conventional banking, I know when you give them money and all that, based on the interest you give to them, that's how they make their money back and all. But this one, it doesn't happen like that.
Yes. So like Mr. Musa mentioned, non-interest finance focus on the assets. So it's an asset-backed financial arrangement. So instead of we focusing on the money-to-money transaction, we are saying that how are you using this money? What transactions, what business is the money going into? So it's an asset-backed arrangement. So that's one distinctive feature between non-interest finance and conventional finance. So in a bank, when a customer works with a non-interest bank and they want a financial arrangement, the first question the bank will ask, what is your financial need? I want to go into farming, or I want to export, I want to import.
Maybe a business or something.
A business. So it is a business arrangement, and this weeds out unproductive sectors of the economy. It weeds out unproductive sectors of the economy because you cannot use funds from a non-interest bank to go and just buy treasury bills or something of that sort, because the bank will first ask you, what are you going to use the money for? I want to buy a car. Okay, how much is the car? Then they will buy the car for you and sell the car to you as a profit. Yeah. Unlike with a conventional bank, they'll just give you the money. Once you can show a cash flow that can pay the money, they are not too much interested how you use the money. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it comes to non-interest banking, for instance, when it comes to Ghana, how can it help us? For instance, our economic growth and financial inclusion.
So when you look at the financial space within Ghana, most of our the business sector focus on the informal sector, and most of them are struggling with how to assess finance. And normally, when you are going to assess finance in any financial institution, the first thing you consider is your collateral base and also the interest factor. And normally, this makes people, instead of promoting their businesses, it makes them lose. Because here is someone who is going for a loan at an interest of, let's say, 21 to around 35%.
That's high.
And how can you make up the overhead costs, even within the business?
Even if you do make a look at the interest, you might lose.
So that's why we are saying that non-interest banking, here they focus mostly on the profit margin. And you also share the risks with the financial institution. So it's a bit more robust in terms of the risk factor. They consider a lot of things because here we are sharing the profits together with the bank. Assuming, let's say you are sharing profit with, let's say, a bank, okay, which has invested in an ethical financing product, and they have about maybe 20 million, and you are getting a percentage, let's say 1% of that, as part of your profit. How do you see it?
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. So it even makes you grow easily because of the profit sharing ratio factor, and also the risks associated with it are also shared.
Yeah.
And they are very minimal, and it is more of participatory because the bank then gets an expert to also help in doing the underlying business you have to undertake.
Because some people think that 1% is too small, but
yes,
like in the long run, it goes a long way to help you make it. For Jeffrey, so when it comes to Ghana, for instance, are there other countries we can model this non-interest banking with? I understand places like Malaysia already have it in place.
Yes. So we shouldn't even go for Nigeria,
Okay.
our next door neighbor, our
So
brothers,
our
our
cousins.
brothers, right? So Nigeria have actually started implementing non-interest banking, and they are doing fantastic. They have using non-interest banking to finance their road sector.
Okay.
So today, when you go to Nigeria, there are roads that are called what we call Sukuk roads. Sukuk is one of the financing arrangements of non-interest finance. And they use this Sukuk to raise billions of naira. I think just probably about 4 months ago, they raised over 100 billion naira
Wow.
to finance for a road project. And one interesting thing about these road projects are that they have much more quality
Yeah.
than the conventional finance roads.
By that, Jeff, are you saying that maybe non-interest banking is also, in a way, it's more advantageous than conventional banking?
Oh, we can go to the literature for those arguments.
Okay.
But I think that for us as a country, we shouldn't look at whether replacing the conventional
The bank
system
with
with
the non-interest,
They can work side by side. In fact, when you go to UK, they use non-interest finance as a way of diversifying their financial means. David Cameron, one of the UK Prime Minister, made a point that they want UK to become the center of non-interest finance for the world. So today, no non-interest finance contract is signed except that we have UK making a role in it. And as a country like Ghana, we actually have a unique position. We are the center of the world. We
The
have
gateway to Africa.
Gateway to Africa. We are the oasis of peace. We have very good democracy. So we can use this leverage to invite non-interest funds. So Ghana is actually missing out of this financial model that is being used across Africa. Kenya is using it. Uganda is using it. South Africa is using it. When you go outside Africa, Malaysia, Dubai. And today, let me just point out to you that when you are flying an Emirates airline, they use non-interest finance to finance their fleet.
As in like the company or the passengers?
No, the airplane.
The airplane.
They use non-interest finance to finance their fleet.
Okay.
So they go into an arrangement with the manufacturers using a financing model called Istisna, whereby they finance the plane and they use non-interest financing.
Okay, so in Nigeria is the Sukuk and all that, but over there
they are using Istisna.
Oh wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Is there any particular reason why we don't have that much of it here in Ghana?
Oh, because our part of the country, we are yet to
Roll it out and stuff
roll
like
it out. And some people have misconceptions about it, thinking that probably it's going to lead to Islamization and things like that. But the literature actually speak differently to it.
Yeah.
All the countries that non-interest finance has been implemented, like Nigeria. In fact, when you go to Nigeria, the Igbos are actually customers of non-interest finance banks. When you go to Malaysia, the Chinese in Malaysia are actually customers of non-interest finance.
When you go to the UK, it's the English as well.
Yes, yes. So it is not a religious thing.
Yeah. So now we're coming to the fourth conference, the Islamic Finance International Conference. Give us details about that.
Yes, so we are gathering experts all over from Africa and the globe as well. So we are having participants from Nigeria. Some are also coming from Malaysia, some also from Kenya as well. Okay. And these are big industry players, especially Nigeria and Kenya. As my brother indicated, they have been able to sponsor most of their developmental projects, the huge ones, with such issuance of bonds and other related instruments of finance in relation to Islamic finance or non-interest finance. So yes, and these players are also not only coming to talk, but they are also looking at investment opportunities so that they can also invest as well. Okay. So that's why this particular conference is unique.
Is there a particular theme for this one?
Yes.
Do you remember the theme?
Yes.
No, I mean, please mention this for us. That's what
okay. So basically, we are saying that it is for a catalyst. It's to serve as a catalyst for developmental enhancement within Ghana.
Okay.
Yes.
A catalyst for Ghana's inclusive development.
Yes.
When and where is it happening and what time is it starting?
It's at Conference Center on the 27th.
Okay.
Yes,
Of
so
this
it's
month?
yes.
This month, yeah.
Oh, this month.
So that is next week.
Yeah.
So basically, it's between,
Next week, Saturday?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's between the hours of 9 to 4.
9 to 4.
4.
9 a.m. to
Yes,
4
4
p.m.
p.m.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So anyone at all can attend? Is it, yeah, anyone that can attend? Or you're inviting only just the bankers?
Yes,
Yes.
because of the smaller space, we want to restrict it to the experts. So
Oh, okay.
we have people from the banking industry, from the regulators, Bank of Ghana, Securities and Exchange Commission, the Stock Exchange Commission. We want to bring people who matter,
The stakeholders and all
who
that.
matter with non-interest finance in Ghana. And like Mr. Musa mentioned, we're also bringing experts. For instance, the foremost Sharia advisor or expert in non-interest finance from Nigeria is coming. Professor Aliu Bashi Umar is actually a global icon when it comes to non-interest finance. He's an expert. So we'll be broadcasting the conference on all our social media.
Okay, so we can
handles.
have access to that one.
You don't need to be there in
person.
person. And you can even send your questions. And
Anybody who's also interested can also watch it.
watch it on the...
do we have to follow a Facebook page or something to get that link?
Yes, you can go to... Funnily, we have partners in the media,
Okay.
TV3, GTV, and Mass TV.
Okay.
They're all our media partners,
Okay, so
and
you
they will
can
be broadcasting on
on their channels.